Oh,
Donna?
yes,
Hi, it's Teresa. How are you?
I am fine.
Good. It's okay if I work with you live?
That is fine.
Okay. So I have a mom energy coming to my awareness. When I say mom, grandma, aunt, mother-in-law, even an ex. She makes me feel like,
Yep, my mom.
excuse me, she makes me feel like heart, lungs, or chest, difficulty breathing. So either like emphysema or fluid or COPD. There's that connection. Does that resonate?
Yes, it does. She died of lung cancer.
Okay. And then she also makes me feel like November or the 11th of any month is important. Birthday, anniversary, or passing.
Yes, November's my son's birthday.
Oh, that would be important. Okay, wait, hold on a second. She's saying two. You have two sons?
Just one.
Okay, do you have two kids? Or she's saying two?
I have two dogs. Just got a second one here.
Is one of them like your son?
Well, yeah, the temperament are the same.
The temperament. All right, let me hold on. Let me back this up. All right, were you talking about like one of them going to get neutered, like in that area?
Well, yes, one is getting ready. He just made an appointment for him. He just turned 7 months to get his be neutered.
Okay. I love how much your love was with you. All right. So let me keep going with this. Now, November the 11th, birthday anniversary of passing, she makes me feel it's important. I also know there's a connection to photography, but I feel like it's like working like in a dark room or developing photos that way.
Yes, well, I used to develop X-rays, so that might be the dark room, but I also do photography on the side.
Okay. And then she's also making reference to like traditional. What's this connection like with photography and traditional?
Well, I like to do old photographs, and in fact, tonight I just framed a photo of when my mom and dad got married. They were, by a car, and so it was like an antique photo that I just framed tonight from their wedding from 1948.
Beautiful. And then she's also showing me a photo of a clown. I feel like it's in color, and I don't feel like it's
Yes.
I don't feel like it's out in show. So it's like either packed away or put away.
Well, It's I have two actually. One that she bought me from Home Interiors. I don't know if you remember Home Interiors years ago, but I used to collect clowns, and so when she would go out, she would buy me things. And one of the things she got me was a home interior oil painting, and it's of a clown, and it's just kind of in a room I don't use a lot.
Also,
And
okay.
then I tried. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I feel like there's things that are like not out in show.
Right. And then one, I used to do oil paintings and I did a couple clowns, but they're not very good. So they're not,
No.
they're in a box.
Okay, that's fine. If as long as they're clowns though, but I feel like it's put away.
Oh, yep.
All right, that's fine. Now, excuse me. Now she also makes me feel like can I get personal? So whether this is her or she's bringing somebody else to my awareness, I feel like there's like an intubation or life support. There's that connection. Like I feel like the constriction with the throat. I feel like there's a tube connection. Does that resonate?
My dad had issues with his throat when he got older, and he never was intubated though, but he did have difficulty swallowing that we had to put stuff in all of his foods for certain reasons. I don't remember what.
I definitely want to honor that. I don't feel like that's it. So I'll leave what you don't understand.
Oh,
Okay. So
okay.
what I feel is like an actual intubation or life support. But I feel like there's that. So
Yeah, well, it wasn't life support. I had a niece in an accident, and she was intubated. That was years ago, 93, I think.
Passed.
Yeah, she passed.
Oh, okay. And there was a difficult decision that needed to be made around this.
No, like I said, she wasn't on life support. She died in the accident. They tried to save her in the emergency room and couldn't.
I don't feel like that. Gosh, I don't want to make it fit. I feel like it's a gentleman, to be honest. I feel like it's a father energy. So hang on, let me get you there. I'm also hearing what sounds like Gary or Garrett's.
Garrett's popcorn. My sister used to send my dad Garrett's popcorn, and when we go to Chicago, we always bring Garrett's popcorn back.
Okay. And then I'm also hearing the name like Kathy, Kathleen.
Oh, I have a girlfriend, Kathleen, that just came down for our class reunion,
Okay. So
our 45th class reunion.
so just know how the motherly energy that's coming through. I feel like there's a father energy coming through. I feel like it's a fatherly energy. I feel like there's intubation or life support. You may not know this yet, so you may have to find out. Maybe find out from Kathy. But I feel like there's that connection. Like somebody had to make a difficult decision. That's how she makes me feel. Okay.
I'll have to
So
think on that one.
yeah, I would encourage you to jot it down. Again, you may not even know.
Right, exactly.
Okay, so maybe find out from. I would encourage maybe find out from Kathy. I also know January or the first of any month is important. Birthday, anniversary, or passing.
The first of the month is my son's birthday. He's November 1st, but we already said in November. I don't really know anyone else who. You said the first or January?
January is the first month, so it's the first of any month or the month of
Right.
January. Birthday, anniversary, or passing. Again, just hold on to what you don't understand. You'll get it later. I promise you. Okay.
Yeah, first and November. First, gotcha.
Yeah.
In January.
Yeah, January is the first
Well,
month.
January is the month that my niece passed away. That was in the car accident.
And then your niece, does she have two siblings?
She has one sibling.
So she's one of two?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I'm being shown two siblings.
Two.
Well, she's one of two.
Yeah, she's one of two. My niece was one of two.
Because I'm being shown two siblings. So if she's one of two, then that's fine.
Yeah. And my other sister has two kids too, but.
Okay, well, going with your niece.
Uh-huh.
Here still living. Is one of the family members or her sibling writing a book?
Yeah. I don't know. It would be something that Deanna would probably do, her sister would do.
Well, maybe find
Or
out.
and I think she also does a diary, like a journal. So she may not be writing a book. Oh, you're saying a book.
No, I feel like it would be a book or thinking about writing a book. I feel like it's that connection. Just find out. Again, just know how your mom's bringing other loved ones to my awareness. Okay?
Yes.
Do you have any questions?
Did you say that she brought my dad up?
Oh, what was that? I'm sorry.
Did you say that did she bring my dad up at all?
Well, so again, it's just all your loved ones are with you. It's just coming to my awareness. What I do feel is that father energy, but I feel like there's an intubation connection with that father energy. Now, if your father's passed and you want to, try to make a connection, do you have like a specific question? I can't make them, hey.
Right. No.
Although with your father, is there a head connection with your father?
A head connection.
Like Alzheimer's, stroke, dementia, head related?
Well, when he passed away of natural causes, but when he fell, he hit his head. But he died before he hit his head. You know what I'm saying? And he was walking from one room to another, stumbled and passed out. As he went down, he hit a wall.
With his head?
Corner of the wall. With his head, yeah.
Okay. So, because you're asking about your father, and immediately the first thing he makes me feel is like the head. There's a head connection. So if he fell, he hit his head.
Right.
Now, would you also understand with your father? Was he more like quiet or like laid back?
Oh no.
Okay.
My dad was out there.
No. Okay. Where's
quiet
Joe?
as my son.
Okay. Where's the Joe connection?
Joe is my dad's brother, and Joe is a middle name that I used in my son. It's like a name that our family uses over and over again to honor.
Okay.
Joe.
Is Joe like quiet and laid back?
Yeah, Joe was. Yep.
Okay. So know how your dad's coming through, and again, he's just highlighting his brother as well. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So again, just know how your loved ones are good, well, and safe. And do you have
Good.
any other questions?
That's no, that's actually very interesting and very nice to hear. My mom has been dead for gone for very hear about her, something from her.
Yeah, you know what? You kind of broke up a little bit. We did hear, your mom's been passed for many years.
Right. Yeah. She's been gone for a very long time, and you still think of them every day. So it's nice to actually like have some kind of connection with her,
Absolutely. There's never, I know it feels like they left the room, but they're still very much present. Even if they've been passed for many years, they're still very much present with you.
Yeah. Well, I do have a question for you though. Like in my yard all the time, I have a really big yard. I always get 2 butterflies every year, the same type of butterflies, and they fly in the same areas and sit on the same things. Like they fly together and they'll sit on a chair, and then they'll fly together and they sit, on the fence. Is that like anything? I call them mom, pa, because it's my mom and dad, but would that be symbols for them?
Absolutely, it can be, and that's just not the only way, but that could be one of the ways that they're connecting with you. Absolutely, especially if you've named them.
Yeah, yeah. Well, mom I called mom first all the time, and then after my dad passed, another one came, and they're together, and I always call them mom, pa now.
There you go. That's just one of the ways they're connecting with you.
Yeah, and another thing, can they actually move things or bring things out? Like
Yes.
after my dad passed, I had the freakiest thing happen. My dad loved pickles. So when they were on sale, I would buy jars of pickles all the time. And so after he passed away, I had 2 or 3 jars of these pickles. And I went downstairs to do something. I heard some kind of noise or something, and I went downstairs, and I have to pass through my kitchen to go downstairs. When I came up from the stairs, on the floor in the middle of my kitchen, which I would have had to have run into, were 2 jars of the pickles.
Oh my.
And I'm like, okay, now I didn't step on those on the way back. I would have run into them.
Yeah.
Probably said a few cuss words. And then like, how did they get there? And I'm like, how did they move? What did they use to move stuff?
Remember energy, I don't have an answer. I don't know how they do that. But I know it absolutely does happen, and it can happen.
Yeah, because I always wondered about that. Like, I would never have left pickles in the middle of the floor.
Well, more importantly, and if your father loves pickles, what a way to get your attention.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm still here.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that for you.
Yeah. He is going to be what? Yeah, he is. He's a very out there, boisterous personality. And yeah, so yeah, it was good. It was good hearing this stuff. It was actually very good. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. And thank you for allowing me to sit with you. And I leave the love with you. Okay.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
All right, bye.
All right, guys, let's send her lots of love, please. And thank you.